And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Giangelo's here in Boardman, the home of the South Range Raiders show. And we are welcomed by the 8th-year head coach of the boys cross-country team.
I haven't been head coach for 8
years.
I'm
sorry. Coach of the cross-country team, Mr. Terry Kenney. Give it up.
Thanks.
Coach, when you think about, the rigors of cross-country, we were just talking to Coach Yursich about it. It is a challenge. It is a challenge mentally. It's a challenge physically. How do you start and finish seasons the way that you do with the success in building these young men from bottom to top?
It's just all about being patient, and that's the biggest thing to try to teach them, that, what they're doing. So we started the second week in June, conditioning, and already we're seeing the benefits of what they're being able to do, the improvement, and it's just reminding them that, the running, the workouts we do today are going to benefit us into September, October, and hopefully into November.
And obviously running is a challenge in itself. A lot of times it's you versus you. Even though you're running packs, you're trying to compete against yourself yesterday.
Right.
For you, how do you motivate just Monday through Sunday these guys to be able to challenge themselves each and every day?
Well, I just try to encourage them and, try to build their confidence, tell them, the workouts, the running that we're doing now, you can, there's always going to be challenges in a race, and how are you going to handle that? And I tell them, you can look back and see what we've done since the middle of June and have the confidence that you can finish that race. And I just try to keep them, upbeat, encourage them to know that, help build that confidence and have them separate. I tell them you have to separate your mind from your body, because your mind's always going to tell you to stop.
Right. So for you, the different courses just in this area alone, incredibly challenging. You talk about McDonald and Boardman and places like that, because you can never, you're familiar with them, but you can never really truly prepare unless you're doing the course itself over and over again. How do you, I want to phrase this correctly, how do you train for different courses like that?
Well, be honest with you, the only course I train for is Boardman.
Okay.
Because if we don't run Boardman well, we can't get to state. So we're blessed that we, at the school, we can almost recreate the Boardman course.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We have their start, we have the hill where there is on the baseball field. So that's where our workouts start and end. So, because nobody likes Boardman course. And then I keep telling them, this is your favorite course.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how we prepare for that. And really, when we get to any other course, we go over, we have a strategy, straight lines is how we're going to run the hills or whatever.
So for you, being that this is your 8th season as a Raider coach, how has the game, the sport changed over those 8 years?
Wow. I don't know how much it's changed. I ran a long time ago. The distance has changed.
Yeah.
When I ran, we only ran 2 miles.
Oh, really?
And now we're running, obviously, a 5K. So that part of it has changed over the years. But I think the mindset is the same. The kids that come out and run are gritty.
Yeah.
They're competitive. And so they're getting faster.
Yeah. How do you recruit cross country? And I don't mean that as a slight. I think that's a challenge because, hey, how would you like to run for a very long time?
Well, it's really, really hard when Coach Rock and Coach Yeagley had so much success, So it is a little tough, but, it is a different animal with running. And it, put a sign-up sheet. I try to go into the school a little bit, talk, try to help them. I coach track also.
Yeah, well, that helps. That's kind of an invitation in.
Right. So that's the biggest thing, and then to get the kids that have run before to try to get the new, the 8th graders to come up and run.
Okay, so this year, what are some of the things that you're hoping to get out of this squad?
This year's really exciting. So, as you know, we had a really good team. We were district champions last year, but we're not going to have our top 4 runners. So
It's a challenge.
So it's a challenge, but it's really invigorating and really kind of exciting to have that. And Joel and I had the kids write down stuff the other day on a note card, and their competitiveness came out in that postcard like I've never seen.
Really?
Yeah, like I want to be this person, and I always tell them a best teammate is the teammate that wants to pick their teammate up if they're down or something, but he's also the one that wants to beat them, because in cross country it's just really important to have them top 5, 7 guys or girls.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of how we try to work that.
Who are you leading on this year? Who are the ones to watch?
AJ Berry, he's just really came in as a freshman, during the headlights, and has just unbelievably matured. And then Cooper Perry's, this will be his 3rd year running. He's just really a leader on the team. And then we have Luke Baumberger. Andrew Phelps has come out this year, his 1st year, and Caden Tarr. And then we have one freshman, Jack Martinez. So we're a small group, but they're going to be tough.
Who's the leader? Who do you lean on when times get tough?
I would say, probably AJ and Cooper. I mean, in that team there. Or do you mean outside of the team? Or?
Yeah, I mean, just like, from a standpoint of, okay, maybe the white noise of a coach happens.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, who do you go to and say, hey, we really need to get motivated and I need you here?
Well, I've actually had Coach Almond come out and talk to the boys. You probably don't know who that is. So he was my coach.
Okay.
And I know there's a lot of proud history in South Range, but the South Range boys cross country team was the first team to make it to state, I think, in any sport in 1974.
Wow.
So
that's incredible.
So
that's awesome.
So we go way. South Range cross country goes way back.
Way back.
And so we just try to build on that tradition. And I had some great coaches, Coach Almond for me, and then Coach Nemmergut, and then Coach Bush was another, and Coach Crumpack.
Awesome.
So we've just had I feel we have such a great group that I feel almost intimidated because they're so qualified. And I'm just kind of hanging around.
Coach, thank you so much for stopping by. We appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up, Terry Kenney.